What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. So Amir King Khan recently did an interview, and he said some interesting things, and I want to talk about that in this particular video. Now, what Khan was saying is he is down to have a rematch with Danny Swift Garcia this December, and then if he's triumphant in that fight, he gets the victory, avenges his loss, and beats Danny Garcia. He would like to fight Pacquiao in early 2016, and then if he gets past Pacquiao, fight Brook. Now, that's a tall order because all of the fighters are quality, and two of them, of the three, Brook and Danny Garcia, are undefeated, and one of them has already beaten you. So that's a big, huge order, and that would be massively impressive to me if Khan was able to get past all three of those guys. So that's a big if. But I mean, I've told you guys from the jump, Khan has heart, Khan has balls, he has a set, he has some stones. I give him that. You know what I mean? He doesn't back down. He's been knocked out, but he has, you know what I'm saying, he tried to get back up and stuff like that. So he didn't just quit. Matisse quit in his last fight with Postal. Khan always seems to want to go at it. Even when Kenny Baylor stopped it, it was like he wanted to continue fighting. So I give him props for that. Still a tall order to fight all them dudes, but I really like that succession plan, especially Danny Garcia this year, because they're talking about making Danny Garcia versus Robert Guerrero, but based on the fact that Robert Guerrero got dropped by Aaron Martinez, a guy with 4 knockouts, to me, Guerrero is, and he's a Bay Area dude, so, you know, there's no bias here. He's just a little bit spent. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not the same Guerrero. I think the Thurman beating and then an immediate bounce back fight with Aaron Martinez, he just didn't look good to me in his last 2 fights. You know what I mean? Even the Kama guy fight, he was getting worked against an unknown guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a slugfest. It was a fight of the year candidate. And that's cool. It's entertaining, but at the same time, most people, how do you say it? In the world of boxing, when a fight's more difficult, like, okay, if Mayweather struggled with Pacquiao, that's okay. Pacquiao's the fighter of the decade, even though he didn't. But I'm just saying hypothetically, if someone's on your level and you have a tough competitive fight of the year fight with them, that's one thing. But Guerrero was the known person, and not many people knew anything about Kama guy. And I think Guerrero having a slugfest made it a tougher fight than he needed to be instead of boxing and looking better in it. So to me, Guerrero, he just has to climb back on the horse and climb back up the ladder. So Danny Garcia versus Guerrero, it's not horrible. I really like the fathers going at it, but ultimately, I just don't know if that's the fight that really makes the most sense. I would much rather see Amir Khan versus Danny Garcia as opposed to Danny Garcia versus Guerrero, especially with the beef and Garcia holding the first win. And then things change. You know what I mean? Garcia, since the Khan win, he in the Lamont Peterson, he looked suspect in that, and also in the Herrera fight, he looked suspect in that against boxers. And Khan has been boxing more and trying to make smarter decisions with Virgil Hunter. So it'd be interesting. Plus, when they first fought, Khan was busting Garcia up in the first 2 rounds. So either way, I really like that. I don't know if he beats Garcia in a rematch, but Garcia's only 1 fight deep into his welterweight career. Khan has maybe 3 fights at welterweight, something like that. So to me, I'm all for it. Danny Garcia versus Amir Khan, part 2. Make it happen. Close the year strong. That's a great fight. And it'll also help build up a Pacquiao fight more so. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao's coming off a loss, and if Khan doesn't fight this year, which I think is dumb, to wait hoping to get the Pacquiao fight, it's just like you waited for Mayweather and now he's retired. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't believe in this waiting game. So I think it'll be a better like prequel to a Pacquiao fight if Khan is to fight Pacquiao by getting a win over a guy who's already beaten him, as opposed to jumping right into it from the Chris Algieri fight, which was kind of spotty. Most people, Chris Algieri is coming off a loss. Most people didn't give Chris Algieri any shot, and Chris Algieri at least made it competitive. So I think Khan should fight again this year and make a huge statement like he did with Devin Alexander. That was a big statement fight. He shut Devin Alexander out in a fight that was considered by most to be 50-50. So if he were to beat a guy who beat him and stopped him before, then, and he's still undefeated, Garcia's still undefeated, I think that's a good succession plan. Let me know what you guys want to see. Do you want to see Amir Khan, Danny Garcia part 2? Do you have other plans for Khan? Obviously, a Brook fight's not going to happen this year because Brook's already fighting Diego Chavez, and it's probably not enough time to plan at this point. Let me know what you guys want to see. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.